Hello friends, let's start class B, subnetting at /17. First of all, we have to get here open bits. Open bits are formula is CIDR minus default mask. CIDR is 17, default mask is 16. Open bits are 1. We will represent with X. Close bits formula is 32 minus CIDR, then 32 minus 17 is equal to 15. We will represent with Y. Using open bits we will get here total subnets. Formula is 2 raised to X, then we can say 2 raised to 1, then 2 subnets, total host per subnet 2 raised to Y minus 2, 2 raised to 15 minus 2, 32768 minus 2, 32766. Yes. Now we have to get here block size. 256 minus what? When we are talking about 17 means 255.255 by default 0.0. Then what we are doing, we are borrowing 1 bit from host ID. Now the representation is this: 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, then how we can type it? 255 when 1 bit is on 128.0. Done. Then mask is 255.255.128.0. Okay, then what we have to do? Subtract 128, then your block size is 128. Then we have to start with 172.16.0.0, 172.16.128.0. Now question is why I'm changing the block in third octet. Reason is 17, 8 plus 8 plus 8. So 8 plus 8 16, and if we will talk about 17 block belongs to third octets. That's why I am changing in third octet. Okay, now we have to get first host, last host and broadcast address. This is for first host, last host, broadcast address. First host, last host, broadcast address. First host will be 0.1, last host will be 127.254, and the broadcast address will be 127.255. Here 128.1 first host, next is last 172. If we are representing it in short, then we can define here, we are talking here about these 2 octets because these values will remain constant if we have maintained only 2 octets. So here I am typing here the last host of this subnet will be 255.254 and broadcast address will be 255.255. Yes, again I am repeating here, please have patience. Okay, we are talking about class B. class B at slash 17. When we are using class B at slash 17, first of all we have to get the open bits. Open bits formula is CIDR minus default mask. This is CIDR value 17 minus default mask class B default mask slash 16. 17 minus 16 1 we will represent as X. Then we will get close bits. Close bits formula is 32 minus CIDR. 32 minus 17 is equal to 15. This is Y value. Then we will get here total subnets 2 raised to X, 2 raised to 1, then 2 subnets we will get here. Then next thing is here total hosts per subnet 2 raised to Y, Y value is 15, 2 raised to Y minus 2, 2 raised to 15 minus 2, 3, 2. Yes, this is 2. 32768 minus 2, 32766. This is the valid host range per subnet. Now we have to get the block size. Block size 256 minus 128. Why 128? Because 8 plus 8 plus 1, that is 16. 8 plus 8, 16 plus 1. So when one bit is on, then its decimal representation is 128. That's why 128. Now our block size is 128. We are changing in third octet. First it will start with 0. Next is your 128. First host will be 0.1. Last host 127.254. Last host is 127.254 and broadcast address is 127.255. When we will add one bit here, then it will become 0 and it will increment 1 here, then it will become 128, which is your next subnet. So first host of next subnet is 128 plus 128.1. This is the first host, and last host is 255.254 and broadcast address 255.255. Now you will say why we have defined only these two blocks here, because first 16 bits will remain constant. If you are saying here first, you can say here 172.16.0.1. Same for this one. Only the change will be done in second 16 bits, so these values are in front of you. According to class B subnetting at /17, we will get here two subnets. Yes, first and second done, and then valid host per subnets are in front of you. If you are confused, then what will be the complete IP address? For your information, I can type here complete, but for that you have to have patience, but it takes some time. Okay, let's start. Let's start with first. First is 172.16.0.0, 172.16.128.0. This is our first subnet. Okay, first host 172.16.0.1, 172.16.128.1. Last host 172.16.127.254. Last host of second subnet 172.16.255.254. Yes, 254. Then broadcast address 172.16.127.255, and here 172.16.255.255. Yes, this is our first subnet, this is our second. We will get two subnet, valid host per subnet. First subnet is 172.16.0.0. First host is 172.16.0.1. Last host is 172.16.127.254. Broadcast 127.255. When we will add 1 here, it will become 0 and 1 will be increment here, which is the next subnet. First host is 128.1, last 255.254, broadcast 255.255. So this was our class B subnetting at /17. Thank you.